Congratulations, Olivia. I heard that you're getting married soon. Huh? Who told you about my marriage? Remember Emma from our middle school club? I just had coffee with her today. That's when I heard about it. Apparently, you and Emma work at the same company, and she told me you're marrying the CEO. I was so surprised. Oh no, did Emma really tell you all that? At this rate, all our middle school friends will know about it. What's wrong with that? It's great news. If anything, I'm sad I had to hear it from someone else. We're close friends, so you should have told me about your engagement. I didn't want people to know yet. The whole thing is still being arranged. That's even more reason to tell your friends. We could help with the planning and preparations. It's complicated, Sarah. I've been very busy with the engagement and work. I understand being busy, but it only takes a moment to send a text. Is everything okay with you? I'm fine. It's just going through a lot of changes right now. Well, regardless, I'm really happy for you. Are you excited about your marriage? Or a little nervous? Both, I suppose. It's a significant change in my life. I can imagine. Anyway, let's meet up soon, just the two of us. Maybe have dinner sometime? We have so much to catch up on, and I want to celebrate your engagement. Sorry, I appreciate the thought, but I don't need congratulations from poor people, so let's cancel that dinner plan, okay? What? You probably heard, but I'm marrying the CEO of my company. That means I'm going to be the CEO's wife. I need to be selective about who I associate from now on, so I won't be having dinner with ordinary people like you anymore. Wait, Olivia, what are you suddenly saying about poor people and ordinary people? Choosing who to associate with? We've been friends since middle school. Huh? Friends? Since when did you and I become friends? What? Sorry, but I never actually thought of you as a friend. We've known each other since middle school, but that's all. We were never friends, and actually, I always hated you. What? Hold on, what are you suddenly saying? We were super close in middle school. We ate lunch together, walked to and from school together. We hung out together so many times. Every moment I spent with you was painful. You didn't even notice that and thought we were close? You're hilarious. Painful? What are you talking about? Did you really hate me? Yes, I hated how you always showed off how privileged you were. You were always looking down on me for being from a single-father household. What? Every day, you insensitively ate your mother-made lunchboxes right in front of me. And on the way home, you always stopped at convenience stores. You were just flaunting your wealth to me, a poor girl from a single-father household. I never meant it that way. Besides, you were always the one who suggested stopping at convenience stores. I was actually worried about your allowance, remember? Yet you always said you were fine and bought tons of stuff. When a classmate asks if your allowance is okay, you have to say you're fine. You have to keep up appearances and buy unnecessary things. You couldn't even read the room, and that's why I hated you. What? I was always barely getting by with my allowance. By the end of the month, I had to secretly take money from Dad's wallet. I hated you for making me do that. That has nothing to do with me. You're just taking your frustrations out on me. Shut up! The fact is, I had bad experiences because of you, but finally, our positions are reversed now. I'm going from a poor single-father household to becoming a CEO's wife. Olivia. I'm entering a different social circle now. I need to be mindful of appearances. I don't even know what to say. This doesn't sound like you at all. Maybe you never really knew me. People change, Sarah. I'm moving up in the world. Moving up doesn't mean leaving your friends behind. We've known each other for years. And now our paths are diverging. That's life. I can't believe this. And unlike me, Sarah, you're still not even married, and you're still working as a clerk at that small company? What a dull life. My job and private life have nothing to do with this. You're just saying that because you're frustrated you lost to me, but now you understand, right? There's an enormous gap between you and me now, so stop pretending to be my friend for the rest of your life. I don't recognize you anymore, Olivia. What happened to you? Nothing happened to me. I just don't need to pretend anymore. Pretend? You know that we've shared so many moments together. That was all fake. I just played along because it was convenient at the time. Well, I don't believe that. No one could fake a friendship for that many years. Believe what you want. It doesn't change the fact that we're now in completely different leagues. Is this really about your fiancé's money? Do you really think wealth determines a person's worth? Of course it does! Money means power, influence, and respect. Those things I never had growing up, which I always wanted. And what about your dad? He worked so hard to raise you on his own. Does his ordinary status embarrass you too now? Hey, don't bring my father into this. He's different. Tell me, how is he different? By your new standards, wouldn't he be just another poor person? That's not the same. He's family. And we were like family too. At least I thought we were. Well, you thought wrong. And now I'm creating my own new family. One with status and connections. But I think you're making a huge mistake pushing away people who genuinely care about you. Care about me? You just wanted to feel superior by befriending the poor girl with no mother. That's absolutely not true. I liked spending time with you because you were funny, smart, and kind. Or at least you used to be. Whatever. I don't need your approval anymore. I'm moving up in the world while you stay stuck in mediocrity. If moving up means becoming this cruel and shallow, I'd rather stay where I am. Your choice. Enjoy your ordinary life with your ordinary friends. I've got a gorgeous wedding to plan. Fine. I genuinely hope you find what you're looking for, Olivia. But I think you'll discover that money doesn't buy happiness or true connection. So cliché. That's exactly what poor people say to make themselves feel better about their miserable lives. I'm done with this conversation. Good luck with everything. I don't need luck when I have money and status on my side. Goodbye, Sarah.
It's been a while, Sarah. How have you been doing?
Mr. Wilson, it's been so long. How have you been?
Well, as you've probably heard, Olivia's engagement has been decided. I'm doing well thanks to that.
Congratulations on the engagement. Seems like she found a wonderful person.
Yes, he's a wonderful young man. That's why I'm really looking forward to the wedding. But Sarah, would you reconsider declining the wedding invitation?
Huh?
I heard from Olivia. Seems like you can't come due to work. But is there any way you could adjust your schedule to come?
Declining due to work. Did Olivia actually tell you that?
Yes, she did. But you and Olivia were such good friends, weren't you? I think she'd be really happy if you could come.
I wonder about that.
What are you saying? Of course she would. My daughter Olivia has always struggled with social interactions and doesn't have many friends. As her father, I'm grateful to you for being her friend all these years. I know it's selfish of me, but I want my daughter to have a wonderful wedding. I want her to be celebrated by all her wonderful friends.
Mr. Wilson.
So please, could you try to adjust your work schedule? I know it's a selfish request, but I'd like you to reconsider.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Just the fact that you're considering it means a lot to me.
For you, Mr. Wilson, I'll give it a try. You've always been kind to me.
I appreciate that. You've always been like family to us, Sarah.
I treasure those memories with your family too, so I'll reconsider about attending the wedding.
Thank you, Sarah. You've always been so thoughtful. Olivia and I will look forward to your reply.
Huh. It makes no sense that you're here when I didn't invite you. We didn't invite any poor people to today's wedding. Today's wedding is even more impressive than I expected. It's so luxurious that I feel intimidated. As expected from a wedding with a CEO, the scale is different. Are you listening to me? You weren't invited to today's ceremony. How did you even get in without an invitation? That's rude. I do have a proper invitation. Huh? But I didn't send you an invitation, and you still claim to have one. Are you stupid? I actually have an invitation from the groom, so please stop calling me stupid because of your misunderstanding. It's just unpleasant. You're lying. Did you forge an invitation just to attend this luxurious wedding? And you're even lying that you got it from the groom since you knew you couldn't get one from me. I'm starting to laugh at the desperate efforts of a poor person. Huh? Did you think you'd be forgiven if you somehow snuck into the venue? Did you think we'd be friendly like in middle or high school? Sorry, but I have no such intention. I plan to cut ties with all uncultured poor people with this marriage. So you're saying I'm an uncultured poor person? That's right! So disappear from my sight right now! It's unacceptable for a poor person to appear before me, the CEO's wife. Only rich people are invited to my wedding, so just go home quickly. But I was actually invited by the CEO. What? You mean my husband? I'm here with a legitimate invitation. If you still want to kick me out, are you prepared for the consequences? If you kick me out for being a poor, uncultured person, you'll be embarrassing the groom who invited me. Huh? I don't understand at all. Why would you be invited by him? My groom is the CEO of a major corporation. There's no way he'd invite an ordinary person like you. He should have no connections with you. Well, apparently I do. Wait, did you somehow trick him? Did you pretend to be someone important to get an invitation? That's so pathetic. I didn't need to trick anyone. I was personally invited. What? This makes no sense. Why would my fiancé invite someone I've never mentioned to him? Maybe because he knows me independently of you? That's impossible. He doesn't associate with ordinary people. He's in an entirely different social circle. People aren't always what they seem, Olivia. Sometimes there are connections you don't know about. Stop being cryptic and explain yourself. How do you know my fiancé? Actually, I'm the CEO's cousin. What? We're relatives. That's why I could confidently enter this luxurious venue. There's a seat properly prepared for me in the groom's family section. Wait a minute. What? So you're actually his cousin? I've never heard anything about this. My mother's brother married into the corporate family. Their child is my cousin, your groom. If you don't believe me, why don't you ask him directly? We're close in age, and we played together quite a bit when we were little. What? So you're related to the corporation family? Why didn't you tell me about something so important? There were plenty of opportunities to tell me in middle school and high school. What's the right time to tell a friend about your relatives? Besides, as I just said, my uncle just married into the family. Our household is almost completely unrelated to the great corporation. It's not something worth bragging about, is it? But I was working at his company, and so was our classmate Emma. You knew about this, so you could have at least told us that it was your cousin's company. Were you listening to me? If our family was the main branch of the corporation, that would be one thing, but my uncle just married in. My uncle and cousin's company has nothing to do with our family. There was absolutely no reason to tell my friends about that. That might be true, but still. Besides, would you have believed me? You might have thought I was making it up just to impress you. Of course I would have believed you. We were... Friends? I thought so too, until recently. You're the one who decided that. This is just... I can't believe this is happening! Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I just came today because of Mr. Wilson's request, but it seems like you didn't want me to come, so I'll just quietly leave now. Huh? Mr. Wilson? Do you mean... Yes, your dad. You probably didn't know about this, but your father personally asked me to come. He said he wanted to see his precious daughter being celebrated by her friends on her wedding day. That's why he specially asked me to come. Really? He asked you directly? He seemed to completely believe your casual lie. He sincerely asked me to try and make my work schedule work. That's why I came to the wedding as a groom's relative, but also to celebrate you. Even though I was pretty annoyed about your attitude, I came all the way to congratulate you. No way! Dad did that for me? But you don't want to be congratulated by me anyway, and it seems like none of our other classmates were invited either. You don't want to be congratulated by poor friends. I finally get it. Well, in that case, I'll gracefully leave. Ah! Enjoy your wedding with only the rich people who passed your screening. I'll just say goodbye to Mr. Wilson, and then I'm leaving.
Sarah, I'm so sorry about my foolish daughter. I had no idea Olivia didn't want to invite you, and for such a ridiculous reason.
Mr. Wilson, you don't need to apologize.
No, this is partly my responsibility. I didn't realize she had become so twisted. It must be because of my poor parenting. I tried my best as a single father, but I guess I was just a terrible father.
That's not true. You're a wonderful father, Mr. Wilson. I know because I was with Olivia throughout middle and high school. I've noticed the lunchboxes you made for Olivia always had her favorite dishes. You've always cared so much about her.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate your kind words, but I still feel apologetic, so please let me formally apologize to you another day. You must have been hurt by those harsh words from Olivia.
No, I'm okay, but thank you for your consideration. Then I look forward to meeting you sometime later. But for today, please just focus on celebrating Olivia's wedding. This is her big day, and I'm sure Olivia wants your celebration more than anyone else's.
No, a failure of a father like me doesn't deserve to be at the wedding. That's why I'm about to leave the venue now.
What? You're leaving too, Mr. Wilson? But you shouldn't.
I raised a daughter who doesn't value her friends. I can't continue to stay at the wedding with these feelings. Besides, Olivia has decided to only associate with rich people, right? Then I'm probably just a nuisance to her now.
No. That's way too negative, Mr. Wilson. You're an important father to Olivia. There's no way she'd think of you as a nuisance. She cares about you so much.
I hope so, but I'm not confident. Besides, I want to go apologize at my late wife's grave soon. I want to say sorry for being a failure of a father who couldn't raise our child properly.
That's...
Well, I'll contact you later for a proper apology. I'm truly sorry about all of this.
You have nothing to apologize for, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you, Sarah. You've always been such a good friend to my daughter. I wish she could see that.
What should I do, Sarah? Dad actually left the venue. He said he couldn't feel like celebrating my wedding. He said he doesn't know a daughter who would abandon her longtime friends. Wow, so he really left. But there's nothing we can do now, so try to enjoy your wedding. It's such a luxurious wedding after all. How can I enjoy it? The bride's father has left. My fiancé and his parents are in a panic, asking what happened. They're saying we should cancel the wedding in this situation. Oh, that's serious. They're asking me what happened, but I can't tell them. I can't possibly say that I kicked out a friend for being poor, and that she turned out to be the groom's cousin, and that my dad got angry about it. I can't say that. I've been acting so sweet in front of him. Looks like it's time for your true colors to show. Please, Sarah, you've got to help me. My whole future is falling apart. What exactly do you expect me to do? Can you go find my dad and bring him back, please? You think he'll listen to me? He's deeply hurt because of you, Olivia. He respects you. He always has. Maybe if you talk to him, he might change his mind. This is your mess to fix, not mine. I know that, but I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Anything? Even admit to your fiancé what you said about me and your other friends? That would actually ruin everything. Then there's nothing I can do for you. Please come back right now. If you come back, I'm sure Dad will come back too. Then maybe the wedding can still proceed somehow. I don't want to miss this chance to marry into wealth. You were the one who kicked me out first. It's too convenient to ask me to come back now. That's true, but can't you do it as a favor for a friend? Can't you just help me? Huh? Friends? Who's friends with whom? Since when were we friends? Huh? I thought we were friends since middle school, but that's not right. Olivia never once thought of me as a friend, right? So how can you suddenly say a favor for a friend? That's rich coming from you. That's, Also, I've never been good at reading the room, right? So this time, I'll read the room for you. Don't worry. I understand what you're thinking now, so I won't go to the venue. What? I enjoyed being with you since middle school, but it was painful for you. Having lunch with me was an unpleasant time, and although you always invited me to the convenience store, you actually wanted me to decline. So this time, when you say come to the venue, you actually mean don't come, right? I'm finally starting to understand what you've been trying to say. No, that's not it, Sarah. This time I really want you to come. That's my true feeling. Oh, come on, don't say that. I won't be fooled anymore, so I'll just stay quietly at home. I'll give my wedding gift to my cousin later. I don't even need a wedding gift. I just need you and my father to come back to the venue. Please, Sarah. But like you said, I'm just a poor, uncultured person. I'd only bring down the atmosphere of your luxurious wedding. No, I was wrong. I didn't mean any of that. I was just caught up in everything. People don't say things they don't mean, Olivia. They say things they're afraid to admit under normal circumstances. That's not true. I was just trying to distance myself from my past because I was insecure. Insecure? About what? About not being good enough for him and his family. About coming from a single-parent household without much money. So you lashed out at others who reminded you of your insecurities? Yes. No. I don't know. Please, I'm desperate here. I can see that, but honestly, if your relationship can't withstand this setback, maybe it's not meant to be. How can you say that? You don't understand what this marriage means to me. I understand perfectly. You're more concerned about marrying into wealth than about the people who've cared about you all along. That's not fair! Neither was how you treated me and your other friends. Neither was how you spoke about your father, who sacrificed everything to raise you. I know I messed up. I know that now. Please help me fix this. It's too late, Olivia. There's nothing I can do. Sarah, please, don't do this to me. No, you did this to yourself, Olivia. Maybe it's time you learned that actions have consequences. I'll change. I promise I'll be better. Some lessons have to be learned the hard way. This might be yours. Sarah! Anyway, good luck with your luxurious ceremony, and enjoy your life as a wealthy CEO's wife. We're not friends, but as a classmate since middle school, I truly do hope you find happiness someday, but not at the expense of others. Goodbye, Olivia. Since the bride's father didn't return, the wedding was temporarily canceled. Afterward, the two families had a discussion, and Mr. Wilson explained to the groom's side as, "I felt unworthy to participate in the wedding after raising a daughter who would abandon her friends for a wealthy marriage." That led to all of the harsh words toward me coming to light. As a result, the groom told Olivia, "It seems like the woman I thought you were is different from who you actually are," and the marriage was called off. And Mr. Wilson also declared to Olivia, "I'm sorry I couldn't raise you to be a decent person. I'm not worthy to be your father, so please forget about me. Let's each live our own lives from now on." Well, this is typical behavior from the serious Mr. Wilson. Olivia collapsed to her knees and cried her heart out at losing her beloved dad. It was an even bigger shock than the wedding being called off, and I heard that she quit her job and has been living a sad, lonely life ever since.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
How dare you deceive me? Our engagement is over. Who would marry a lying, low-class woman like you?
What? Tyler, what suddenly happened? Deceiving you? Lying? What are you talking about? I've never lied to you about anything.
Don't play dumb. You hid the fact that you're from a low-class family when you approached me. You lie as easily as you breathe. What a worthless woman.
Huh?
We met in college, so I thought that you were on my level, but to think that your parents are just uneducated junior high school dropouts. There's no way someone born to such a low-class parents could marry someone like me.
Wait, hold on. Uneducated junior high school dropouts? What's that supposed to mean? And how do you even know about my parents' education?
I just went to your house. I left something there the other day and went to pick it up. And then I met your mother.
That's right. Mom was visiting today. So you unfortunately ran into her.
I introduced myself as your fiancé, and we chatted briefly. During our conversation, I learned that both of your parents never went to college. I was shocked to find out my fiancé came from such an uneducated family. I was speechless.
Is that really something to be so upset about? My parents' education has nothing to do with our relationship.
Are you stupid? Both of my parents graduated from Harvard, and I graduated from a prestigious university and now work for a major corporation. I'm excellent at my job and definitely set to be the fastest rising star among my peers. Someone like me could never marry someone with uneducated parents.
Wait a minute, that's going too far.
Huh?
Yes, my parents didn't go to college, but that doesn't mean you can call them low class. My parents are people I greatly respect.
The fact that you can respect such parents just proves you're a stupid woman, too. It seems we differ in values, culture, level, just everything.
What did you say?
Listen, as of today, our marriage plans are canceled. I have no intention of marrying someone of your class. Don't ever show your face to me again.
What? You're canceling our marriage over this?
I can't believe I almost made such a terrible mistake. Do you know how this would have affected my reputation at work? My family would never accept this.
You're judging me and my family based solely on academic credentials? Is that all that matters to you?
Of course it matters. Status and background are everything in this world. I've worked too hard to throw it all away on someone like you.
I thought you loved me for who I am all this time.
Love? Don't be naive. Marriage is a strategic alliance. I need someone who enhances my social standing, not one who drags it down.
I never thought you were this shallow. The person I've been with for 2 years. Who was that?
Just a convenient distraction until I found someone proper. Consider yourself lucky. You got to experience dating someone of my caliber.
Wait, Tyler. This conversation is just unacceptable. Please listen to me now. Let's meet in person and talk this through properly.
Huh? My decision to break up with you is final. What's the point in talking now?
Your misunderstanding about my parents, your assumptions and prejudices about people without college degrees are wrong. So please, first listen to what I have to say. Let me explain to you about my parents.
I don't have time to waste on a low-class woman. I live in a different world than you.
What?
If you understand that, don't contact me again. I don't even want to see your face anymore.
Tyler, this isn't like you. We've been together for 2 years. You never seem to care about my parents' education.
I never bothered to ask you before. I just assumed they must have been educated, given your lifestyle.
My parents may not have college degrees, but they're intelligent, hard-working people.
Save your sob story. Their lack of education is proof enough of their intellectual capacity, and it reflects poorly on you.
Please don't do this. At least give me a chance to explain their circumstances.
I've heard enough of your excuses. Don't contact me again.
Tyler, I deserve better than a text message breakup after 2 years together.
You deserve exactly what you're getting. I can't believe I wasted so much time with you. This conversation is over.
Fine, if that's how you want it, but know that you're making a terrible mistake.
The only mistake was not looking into your background sooner. Goodbye, Emily.
So you're the evil woman who seduced my brother. Stop contacting my brother Tyler every day. A vulgar woman like you deserves to be dumped. Brother? Are you perhaps Tyler's sister? Come to think of it, I heard he had a sister he gets along with. Yes, I'm Tyler's sister, Karen. That's why I'm contacting you, to protect my brother. I know you must be upset about losing your chance to marry into our family, but give it up already. Please stop persistently contacting Tyler. I'm contacting him because I just want to have a proper conversation. I can't just accept a breakup like that. Besides, Tyler seems to greatly misunderstand my parents. Misunderstand what? The fact is your parents are uneducated junior high school dropouts, right? Please don't judge people solely on their education. My parents successfully run a company. I know they couldn't go to college because their families were poor, but they're people who have worked hard despite those circumstances. My brother told me about the company, but so what? A company run by uneducated people must be some tiny insignificant business. Excuse me? After all, it's just poor people pretending to be rich. It must be some worthless company operating in the red and on the verge of bankruptcy. Please don't ridicule my parents and their company with your baseless assumptions and prejudice. What's wrong with baseless assumptions and prejudice? Education is everything in this world. People without college degrees deserve to be looked down upon, and you're getting angry about that? Like parent, like child. That's just too cruel. Our parents graduated from Harvard, and even our grandparents have college degrees. That means elite blood flows through our veins. We're on a completely different level from someone with low-class blood like you. Education isn't everything. Please stop unreasonably belittling me and my parents. You're such a persistent woman. You really do seem low class. What did you say? Just to be clear, Tyler has told our entire family about your shameful background. Everyone is relieved he discovered the truth before the wedding. Your family judged me without even meeting me, based on nothing but my parents' education? We have standards to maintain. 3 generations of Ivy League graduates don't mix with whatever your family is.
This is absurd. You're talking as if education is the only measure of a person's worth.
Of course it is. Education determines intelligence, social standing, future prospects, everything. Why else would our parents have invested so much in our schooling?
There are many forms of intelligence and success that have nothing to do with formal education.
That's exactly what someone from an uneducated family would say to feel better about themselves.
I'm proud of my parents and what they've accomplished despite the obstacles they faced.
How quaint, defending your family's failure as if it's something to be proud of.
Their not attending college wasn't a failure, it was a circumstance. What they've done since then has been remarkable.
Save your fairy tales. The fact remains they're uneducated, and by extension, you're tainted by their inferiority. My brother deserves someone who won't bring shame to our family name.
I feel sorry for you, living with such a narrow worldview.
Your pity means nothing coming from where you stand. Just stop contacting my brother Tyler. If you keep being persistent, we have other options. I'll show up at your parents' company.
Show up?
I'll cause a scene in front of the company, saying we're being harassed by the daughter of uneducated people. While I'm at it, I might lecture your parents about their lack of proper manners. I'll ask if uneducated parents can't even raise their children properly.
Please stop. My parents have nothing to do with what's between Tyler and me.
If you don't want me to show up at the company, quietly stop pursuing my brother. Now I'll be taking my leave.
Hey, long time no see. Have you been well?
Huh? Why are you contacting me now?
I have something to tell you today. Actually, I'm getting married.
What? Married?
Yeah, I'm marrying a girl who's on my level. She graduated from a prestigious university and works actively at a major corporation. Of course, both her parents have college degrees. Best of all, her father is my direct superior, the department manager I respect.
What? You're marrying your boss's daughter?
When I complained to my boss about breaking up with you, he suggested I date his daughter. My boss is rumored to become the next vice president, so it doesn't hurt to get on his good side now.
So, you're already getting married. It's only been a month since we broke up.
I've actually hung out with his daughter several times before, so it's no wonder we're getting married so quickly.
What do you mean, hung out several times?
There are regular department BBQs where families can participate. I exchanged contact info with her there before. I kind of knew she was interested in me, and I like to keep anything potentially useful for my career advancement.
That can't be true.
Sure enough, as soon as she heard about our breakup, she immediately suggested an arranged marriage. She said she always liked me and asked me to date her with marriage in mind. I feel bad for my direct boss, but she's such an easy woman.
What a horrible man. To think you were practically cheating.
This is what a successful man does. You always have to be conscious of risk management. Thanks to that, I can marry a woman who won the parent lottery, while you, who failed the parent lottery, are just pitiful.
Failed the parent lottery? How dare you insult my parents like that? I really can't forgive you anymore.
You don't need to forgive me. Just promise me here and now that you'll never appear before me again. You never know when someone low class like you might do. I want to make sure now that you won't ruin my wedding out of spite.
You think I would cause a scene at your wedding?
You might still have feelings for me. That's why I've gone out of my way to tell you about my marriage. This is another part of risk management.
What?
You know that both my parents graduated from Harvard, and both my sister and I graduated from prestigious universities and are successful at respectable companies. That means we're an elite family. Elite families don't need low-educated blood. A woman who failed the parent lottery isn't suitable to be the partner of a future department manager.
And your boss is okay with you marrying his daughter so quickly after our engagement ended?
He's thrilled. Having an ambitious son-in-law who understands how the game is played is exactly what he wants.
Does your new fiancé know you were engaged to someone else just a month ago?
Of course I told her. I spun it as me realizing I needed someone more suitable to my station in life. She completely understood.
And she's fine with being your second choice?
Second choice? Hardly. She was always the superior option. I just didn't have the opportunity before. Now everything's worked out perfectly.
I can't believe how callously you're treating both her and me.
That's business, Emily. Something your uneducated family wouldn't understand. Speaking of which, how is your little family company doing these days?
As a matter of fact, my father is saying you're fired.
Huh?
To think you dumped the company president's daughter to marry the department manager's daughter, and to even have kept the manager's daughter as a backup while dating me. Though I didn't know, I admire your thick-skinned audacity. My father is stunned in his office right now.
Wait a minute. The company president's daughter?
I'm sorry for keeping it a secret, but since we're here, I'll tell you. I'm actually the daughter of the president of the company where you work.
What?
So it seems you're working for a company run by uneducated junior high school dropouts, despite your elite blood flowing through your veins.
What? You're the president's daughter?
I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you. I was afraid your attitude might change if you knew I was the president's daughter. I was anxious and never found the right timing to tell you. Still, I planned to explain during the breakup discussion. But Tyler, you wouldn't even listen to me because my parents didn't go to college.
This must be a lie. This can't be true. You can't be the president's daughter.
You can believe it's a lie if you want. After all, you're going to marry the department manager's daughter, and I'm just your ex-girlfriend.
No, wait. I'm not marrying the department manager's daughter. I'm going to marry you.
Huh? Excuse me?
I mean, what choice do I have? The department manager's daughter versus the president's daughter? Anyone would choose the president's daughter.
But is it okay that my parents didn't go to college?
You're the exception. Normally I wouldn't accept a woman with uneducated blood, but I'll make an exception for you.
So you'll break up with your respected direct superior's daughter. You're going to tell the department manager that you're marrying the president's daughter. You're going to admit that his daughter was just a backup for you.
Well, that's...
Well, for me, there's no way I'd ever marry you.
What?
Obviously, don't ever show your face to me again. I don't care if you marry or break up with the department manager's daughter, but I have no intention of getting back together with you.
Wait, Emily, I understand that you resent me. I know it's selfish to ask you to marry me again now, but come on, getting fired is too harsh, isn't it? You can hate me all you want, but please, at least withdraw the firing.
Huh?
You just said it earlier, right? That the president is going to fire me. You must have tattled on me to the president. But mixing personal and professional matters to fire me is too much.
I understand your point, but what's impossible is impossible. It seems all your daily behavior has already been reported to my father.
Huh? My behavior?
I told my father everything about the broken engagement and how you insulted my parents' education. Of course, my father was angry, but he's a very calm person. He wondered, the broken engagement is infuriating, but is this man even competent at his job? He was curious if someone with such vulgar values fit in at the company. So he seems to have investigated you thoroughly. I'm looking at the results with my father right now. Frequent conflicts due to looking down on temp workers and part-timers, even taking credit for others' achievements, and your attitude towards me just now. No wonder my father decided to fire you as a business owner.
What? So I'm really getting fired? There's nothing that can be done?
I think you'll receive the termination notice soon. My father said you can go home for today and just wait there.
No way. If I'm fired, what was the point of marrying the department manager's daughter? No, that marriage prospect is over too. Everything about keeping her as a backup will surely be exposed. My life is over.
Don't worry, Tyler. Unlike me, you have elite blood flowing through your veins. You'll surely find another job quickly and will rebuild your life.
No, this is impossible.
Is it so hard to believe that my low-class, uneducated father built a successful company, the same one that pays your salary?
But he can't be. How did I not know about this?
Perhaps because you were too busy looking down on people to notice who was actually in charge. My father purposely keeps a low profile.
This changes everything. Emily, you have to understand. I was just shocked about your parents' education. It doesn't reflect how I truly feel about you.
Really? Because you seemed quite certain when you called me low class and said our values were completely different.
I was just upset. People say things they don't mean when they're emotional.
You weren't emotional, you were revealing your true character. And now that you know who my father is, suddenly my family's lack of degrees doesn't matter?
It was never about the degrees. It was just about
status, about what you could gain. And now you realize you've made a terrible miscalculation.
Emily, I know it's a long shot, but is it really impossible for us to get back together? Even if I'm fired from the company, can't we at least reconcile?
Of course not, you garbage man. After you thoroughly insulted me and my precious family. Don't say such convenient things now.
Eek!
Don't ever contact me again. I don't want to see your face anymore. I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were the president's daughter. I said such terrible things to you. I truly apologize. Don't worry about it, Karen. You said it yourself, right? People without college degrees deserve to be looked down upon and ridiculed. My parents' education level is a fact, so it can't be helped. Well, that's... And you wouldn't have thought I was the president's daughter at Tyler's workplace. Such coincidences are rare. Moreover, to think my father was an investor in the company your husband started, who could have imagined such a series of coincidences? Everything's been found out! Even I was surprised by this. Please don't withdraw the investment. My husband has nothing to do with this. His business has nothing to do with this incident. Don't tell me that. Whether to invest or not is my father's decision. I'm just his daughter. So, what did your father say? Did he mention anything about the investment? He said he needs to reassess whether it's worth investing in. What? Your husband's company seems to be focused on educational support services. My father wonders if someone who looks down on education can provide educational support services. His personal philosophy is that companies run by people who belittle others are destined to fail. That's not true! My husband isn't that kind of person! Only my brother and I look down on education! I hope that's the case. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait, please! There must be something I can do to make this right! Suddenly my family's educational background doesn't matter to you? I was wrong, so terribly wrong! I should never have judged your family based on such shallow criteria! Yet, just days ago, you were telling me how elite blood flows through your veins and how my family was beneath yours. I was being stupid and arrogant! Your father has accomplished more without a degree than most people do with multiple doctorates! It's interesting how your perspective changes when you discover someone's true position in society. I know how this looks, but please believe me, I'm truly sorry for what I said! Your apology means very little when it's clearly motivated by self-interest. What can I do to prove my sincerity? I'll do anything! How about examining your values and why you felt justified in treating people the way you did? That would be a start. Yes, of course! I've already begun to see how wrong I was! Please, just tell your father my husband had nothing to do with this! As I said, that's not my decision, but I will tell my father about our conversation today. Thank you, that's all I ask, and I really am sorry for everything I said. Actions speak louder than words, Karen. Remember that.
Please, Emily, I'm begging you. Can't you at least have my firing withdrawn?
You've already been terminated, so what are you talking about? It's impossible to withdraw it now. Stop saying nonsense and start looking for a new job.
But I can't find one. That's why I'm begging you. I've been on countless interviews, but no one will hire me. There are rumors going around that I insulted a company's president, and even that I used and abandoned a boss's daughter. In this situation, how am I supposed to find a new job?
I don't know anything about that. We haven't spread such vulgar rumors, so it's not our concern.
I know it's all my fault. I'm to blame for doing things that will cause such rumors, but at this rate, I won't be able to pay rent and I'll be evicted. At this point, I'd work any branch office. I can't bear being unemployed college graduate forever.
Then why don't you take a part-time job? There are plenty of options before resorting to begging us. If things go well, you might even get hired full-time from a part-time position.
Me doing part-time work? That's just for junior and high school dropouts and uneducated idiots.
I see you still haven't fixed your terrible values.
Come on, please. Emily, the department manager's daughter, is also demanding compensation for emotional damage, and I really don't have any savings. She made a huge scene about her pure feelings being played with. I've suffered enough, so please help me for old time's sake.
Dating you is a black mark in my history. Now shut up, you low-class person with no decent values.
What?
I told you once before, don't ever contact me again. If you have elite blood flowing through your veins, you should understand what that means in English, right? Now goodbye. I never heard from Tyler again after that. Rumor has it that he's now working as a part-time cleaner, saying it can't be helped for survival. However, at his workplace, the veteran cleaning lady apparently gives him unreasonable workloads, saying things like, "Since you have a college degree, you should be able to do twice as much work as me, right? You like efficiency, don't you?" And scolds him harshly with comments like, "You can't even dilute cleaning agents properly with your college degree," and "Go back and relearn elementary school math. What did you even learn in college?" It seems he often cries because of this treatment. As for his sister Karen, I heard her husband immediately filed for divorce after learning what happened. The husband turned out to be a very reasonable, sensible person who promptly and politely apologized to my father and me. Thanks to that, the investment discussion continued, but it seems she was immediately kicked out of the house after the divorce because, as her ex-husband said, "I can't continue with a wife who causes problems for the business."
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
What were you thinking? Because of my useless wife, I was embarrassed in front of everyone.
Huh? What's this all about? What's suddenly gotten into you?
You're asking what's gotten into me. Don't you understand? I just had to stand there like an idiot.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Could you please explain what happened?
Why didn't you prepare a birthday present for my boss? Everyone bought presents for his 60th birthday. I was the only one who didn't have anything.
Your boss's birthday? What are you talking about? How would I know about that? This is the first I'm hearing about your boss's birthday.
What do you mean? A wife should keep track of her husband's workplace relationships. You should have at least remembered my boss's birthday.
Huh? Seriously?
Yes, seriously. What kind of wife doesn't know these things?
The kind who isn't psychic and can't read your mind when you don't communicate.
If you as my wife had made sure I had a present to bring, then I wouldn't have been embarrassed. And if you had prepared a thoughtful gift, it might have helped me with my promotion. But because of my useless, incompetent wife, all my daily efforts have gone to waste.
That's completely unfair. How is your promotion my responsibility?
Everything about my success is your responsibility. That's what being a supportive wife means.
You should have kept track of it and prepared something yourself. Don't push your responsibilities onto me.
I was too busy with my actual work to remember these details. That's why I have you.
I'm not your personal assistant. I have my own work and responsibilities. You need to handle your own responsibilities by yourself.
Shut up. You're a useless wife. A wife is supposed to support her husband. That's your job, so do it properly.
I'm not your personal maid. When I was a full-time housewife, maybe, but now I'm working too. I don't have time to take care of your every little need.
But your job is nothing compared to mine. It's just a hobby that you're getting paid for.
It's not a hobby. It's actual work that contributes to our household income.
How dare you talk to your husband like that? Are you trying to get divorced with that insolent attitude?
Divorce?
You heard me. Keep talking to me like that and see what happens.
You're threatening me with divorce because I didn't buy a present for your boss? Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds?
Just because you're making a little money with your work-from-home job, you've gotten cocky. Listen, you are my wife. No matter how much you work, your priority is to take care of me, making sure your husband is comfortable, making sure your husband can get promoted faster. Supporting behind the scenes is your job.
I am doing that to a reasonable extent. Even after I started working, I'm still doing most of the housework, and now you suddenly want me to keep track of your boss's birthday, too.
Most isn't enough. You should be doing all of it.
That's completely unreasonable. We are supposed to be partners.
Shut up. A mere wife shouldn't complain to me. I'll divorce you.
Stop with that catchphrase already. You're always threatening divorce.
Because you never take me seriously. You think I'm just all talk.
Well, you've threatened it at least 10 times in the past year, so yes.
I'm not just talking. I've already got several divorce papers from the city office. I've even signed them already.
What?
That's right. I have them in my briefcase right now. I just need to submit them.
You actually went and got divorce papers without discussing it with me first?
Finally understand your position now? If you don't want to get divorced, then work to satisfy your husband. Prepare a birthday gift for my boss by the end of today to make up for being late. It has to be more luxurious than everyone else's, and it better be tasteful.
What? I've never even met your boss. I don't know his tastes or preferences.
That's the whole point of being a good wife. You're supposed to figure these things out.
How am I supposed to figure out what your boss likes when I have zero information about him?
I don't know either. That's why you need to figure it out.
You can't be serious.
I'm completely serious. Find something that will impress him and make him think highly of me.
This is impossible.
Just get something expensive. Make it something classy that shows we have good taste.
But
Anyway, I'm heading back to work now. Make sure it's ready by tomorrow so I can give it to my boss right away.
wait, Tom, we need to talk about this.
I don't have time for your excuses. Just do as I say if you don't want a divorce.
Hello, you must be Lucy, Tom's wife. I'm Amanda, Tom's girlfriend.
What?
Nice to meet you. I wanted to talk to you about something, so I contacted you directly.
My husband's girlfriend. Huh? What's going on?
What's going on? It's exactly what it sounds like. Tom and I are dating. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary last month.
What? Dating for 2 years? You've been involved with Tom for that long?
Yes, it was love at first sight.
But I don't understand. He never mentioned anything about you.
Of course not, silly. He wouldn't tell his wife about his girlfriend. That's how affairs work.
This is unbelievable.
But do you know what this means? It means I've been waiting for him to divorce you for 2 years now.
What?
He keeps promising me that he'll leave you soon. Every month it's just a little longer, or I need to wait for the right time.
I see. So he's been lying to both of us.
So the reason I contacted you today is because I want you to break up with Tom. Tom says he loves me the most. He says he doesn't love you anymore, that I'm the only one for him.
Excuse me?
He tells me all the time how cold and unloving you are, how you don't support his career, how you started working just to spite him.
That's completely untrue.
Anyway, if he's in love with me, he should hurry up and divorce you so he can marry me. But Tom is such a kind person, so it can't be helped. He's too kind-hearted to tell you about the divorce himself. That's why I'm contacting you on his behalf to ask you.
I see. Now I understand the situation. If you've been dating for 2 years, it makes sense. That's when Tom started being cold to me.
But he's super sweet and pampering to me, though.
You want me to divorce him, but are you prepared for the consequences? Since you've contacted me directly as his affair partner, I'll be demanding compensation from you.
That's totally fine. I can pay that much if it means I can marry Tom. I've even saved up money for it.
Is that so? You really want to marry Tom that badly?
Because Tom and I are connected by the red string of fate. All I need is Tom and that house where we can live together, so I'm willing to give you all my savings for that.
Wait a minute, that house? Don't tell me you plan to live in our house.
Of course, because that house is the one Tom prepared for me.
What?
It was renovated about a year ago, right?
Yes, because it was an old house, so we had it completely remodeled.
He told me he remodeled it for me. He said he made the bedroom, living room, and kitchen all according to my taste.
What?
The blue accent wall in the living room, that's my favorite color. And the kitchen island, I always wanted one for entertaining.
I can't believe this. I thought those were his suggestions to modernize the house.
He often said he wanted to kick his wife out soon so he could live there with me.
Now that I think about it, he was unusually involved in the renovation decisions. That's why. I thought it was strange since he normally leaves everything to me.
He showed me all the plans before construction even started. I picked the fixtures and the color scheme.
So that's why he insisted on those specific designs.
Now you understand which one of us he really loves, right? So please divorce him soon. No matter how much you cry and scream, he's mine now.
I appreciate you bringing this to my attention, Amanda. I'll need some time to process this.
Don't take too long. We're ready to start our life together. I've already started packing my things.
I'll be in touch with Tom about this. Thank you for your, honesty.
Just doing what needs to be done. Bye-bye now.
Tom, can we talk for a minute? I just received a call from a woman named Amanda.
What?
Surprisingly, she had quite a lot to say about your relationship.
What did she tell you? She's crazy. Don't listen to her.
I can't believe you've been cheating on me. How dare you betray me for 2 whole years?
Shut up. What's the big deal with a little affair? Don't get mad over something so trivial.
Huh? Excuse me?
Men have needs. Their wives don't always satisfy. It doesn't mean anything.
But she said you've been dating for 2 years and that you promised to divorce me.
It's not what you think. She's just a coworker who has a crush on me. Besides, 1 or 2 affairs is perfectly normal for a man. Geez, you're such a small-minded wife to contact me about something like that.
You're just upset that I started earning my own money, so you ran off to another woman. How pathetic can you get? Acting like such a loser and then having the nerve to be defiant. You're the worst.
What did you say?
Apparently, you've been dating for 2 years, which is exactly when I started working, and that's when you started bossing me around more. How pathetic to cheat because of that.
You? How dare a mere wife talk to me so disrespectfully, calling your husband a pathetic and a loser?
Those words fit a cheater perfectly. Anyway, I'll divorce you as your girlfriend wishes, so please just get out of my sight.
Hey, what are you talking about? Why should I divorce you? She's just a fling. I have no intention of divorcing you.
What? But Amanda is fully expecting to marry you. Didn't you tell her you love her the most?
Well, sure. I say that when I'm with her, but her cooking is a bit lousy. You're better at housework and cooking, so it would be a waste to divorce you.
What? So you were planning to string both of us along indefinitely? I can't believe this. You're the worst. I won't do any more housework for you, so I'm going to file for divorce and demand compensation.
Don't be ridiculous. I won't allow a divorce just for a little affair. Can't you turn a blind eye to your husband's affair?
That's impossible. I've reached my limit with living with you.
You're overreacting. All men have affairs. It doesn't mean anything.
It means everything to me. You betrayed my trust and lied to me for years.
What a small-minded wife, making such a fuss about divorce over something like this. Fine then, I'll give you what you want. I'll divorce you and switch over to her.
Please, just do as you like.
You'll regret this later. Your income from just 2 years of working from home is limited. You're eventually going to end up living in poverty.
Oh, no need to worry about that, because I'll make sure to get proper compensation from you to prevent that.
Well, money alone is meaningless. After divorcing me, you won't be able to live in this nicely renovated house anymore. You'll be living alone in a poor, shabby apartment.
Huh? Me living in a shabby apartment?
Yeah, that's right. You'll never be able to live in this spacious, beautiful house like this again. I'm offering you to stay married to you, but you're being so stubborn.
I think you're confused about something important.
If you defy your husband, just get out. From today, this house will be for me and my girlfriend.
Huh? This is my family home, though.
What?
I'm saying that you're the one who needs to leave this house. This is my family home and my property, so I'll continue living here after the divorce.
Hey, what are you talking about? This house is mine.
What are you talking about? This house was originally my family home. When my parents passed away, I inherited it. And when we renovated last year, we didn't change the ownership, so it's still my house.
Huh? Is that so?
What's with that reaction? No, wait. Don't tell me you didn't know about this. Or were you so caught up in your affair that your brain turned to mush? Did Amanda erase your memory or something?
No. I thought since we were married, it became our house.
Are you serious right now? You've forgotten that it's my family home?
Well, you might be right.
Excuse me?
Oh no, what should I do? I completely forgot until just now. This house isn't mine, but your family home.
You're kidding me. So you did really forget about this.
No, it's not that I forgot. It's more like my misconception took over. I was just showing off to her, telling her it was my house, and gradually it started to feel like it really was my house. Before I knew it, I truly believed it was my house.
What? Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? Are you a complete mushroom-brained moron?
Hey, don't be so harsh. Anyone can make this kind of mistake.
No, Tom. No one forgets who owns the house they live in, especially when they're planning to kick out the actual owner.
I guess I wasn't thinking clearly. I was blinded by love.
You mean lust and greed. You wanted to steal my house.
Please, Lucy, you can divorce me, but give me the house. I'll pay as much compensation as you want. I'll even give extra in the property division. I can't tell her now that it's actually my wife's house.
Huh? Why should I care about your embarrassment?
She'll think I'm a complete loser if she finds out. She'll definitely leave me.
Well, I don't care about your situation. This house is my home, my family home. There's no way I'd hand it over to a bunch of cheaters like you two.
Then what are we supposed to do? I just got a message from Amanda. She said she's already given up her apartment and can move in anytime.
That sounds like your problem, not mine.
Don't be so cold after all these years together.
Years that you've spent lying and cheating on me. You two can just rent a nice apartment somewhere else.
What? Don't embarrass me. How about I just buy the house from you? That would work, right?
If that's the case, then $250,000 in cash, including the compensation. You're saying you can pay for all of this?
What? $250,000?
That's roughly the market price around here. The house was old originally, but it's been renovated and is in great condition, so I should get at least this much. So, can you pay for it?
Well, that's...
I thought so. It's tough for you, right? Because your income has dropped significantly 2 years ago. You changed jobs without consulting me right after we started renovating the house. You exaggerated your resume so much that you were useless at your new job and got demoted. Instead of the $100,000 annual salary you were supposed to have, it became just $30,000, right?
Shut up. There's no need to bring up that issue now.
I can't believe you can still act so high and mighty. Because of that, I had to rush from being a housewife to finding work. I managed to find a work-from-home job to supplement our household income.
Shut up. You don't even earn as much as my current salary.
Excuse me? I'm earning about the same now.
What?
Even with my long history as a housewife and gap in my professional career, I didn't give up. Thankfully, my current job pays based on results, so I'm already earning about $30,000 a year. That's enough for me to live comfortably alone.
No way. You're lying. You're already earning that much?
Yes, I've been working hard while you've been out playing house with your girlfriend. I needed to secure my future.
But you never told me about this.
Why would I? You were too busy threatening divorce and cheating on me.
But this is just...
Anyway, now I'm going to submit the divorce papers, so you should find a place to move. This house is mine, and I will never give it up. Please make sure to tell Amanda about that too.
You can't do this to me. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't care. That's not my problem anymore. You have a week to pack your things and leave.
Hey, this isn't true, is it? That house was your family home, and Tom's actual annual income is only $30,000. This is all some kind of prank, right?
Deceiving you wouldn't get me any credit. The income is true, and the house is in my name, so unfortunately, you two cannot live there.
But Tom showed me the house plans. He said he paid for all the renovations himself.
The renovations were paid for with a home improvement loan in my name. Tom couldn't qualify for it because of his credit score.
But he told me he earns so much, and that he's on track to be department head.
He was actually demoted 2 years ago. He's barely hanging on to his position.
No way!
I'm sorry you were deceived by him too, but these are the actual facts.
But he promised me we'd live in luxury, that I wouldn't have to work once we were married.
I really don't care what he said to you. Anyway, don't worry about me and just go ahead and please take him, because I've decided to divorce him as you wished. I've already got the divorce papers from the city office, and I've signed them. All that's left is to get his signature and submit them.
Wait a minute, I don't need someone with no money and no house. I won't marry Tom.
What? So you mean you're breaking up with him?
Of course! My dream was to marry Tom and become a glamorous housewife, but with just a $30,000 annual salary, that dream can't come true.
Even with $30,000, you could be a housewife if you're careful with spending.
No! I absolutely refuse such a stingy lifestyle. This is the worst. I already told my friends and parents that I was about to get married. I bragged about meeting such a wonderful person.
But you were saying he was more than wonderful, that you were connected by the red string of fate. Yet you're judging him based on his income and just throwing him away.
Don't act all high and mighty. You're divorcing him too.
I'm divorcing him because he cheated on me for 2 years, not because of his income.
But money is very important.
Well, I won't deny that. That's why I'm also planning to demand compensation from you.
What? Demand compensation?
Hey, why are you surprised? You said you were prepared for it earlier.
But I'm giving up on marrying Tom, and he lied about his income and the house. I'm the victim who was deceived, so I shouldn't have to pay for any compensation.
That's a completely separate issue. The fact is, you knew he had a wife and had an affair with him, and because of that, we're getting divorced. That's why I'm demanding compensation. You can discuss about the lies with Tom himself later.
No, absolutely not. Why should I pay money when I'm not going to marry him? I absolutely won't pay any penny of it.
Oh, is that so? Well then, I have no choice but to contact your family. If I recall correctly, it's Highbridge Liquor Store in the next town, right?
Huh?
How do you think they'll react when they find out their daughter has been having an affair with a married man for over 2 years?
You wouldn't dare!
I won't let you escape, Amanda. I already have your family's information. I got various details from Tom in exchange for reducing the compensation by $5,000.
What? No way! I can't believe this! That means Tom sold me out, right?
But you were trying to escape alone too, so you're both equally bad.
That two-faced liar! After everything I did for him!
You're both liars. Previously, you told me you were prepared to pay compensation, but now you're trying to back out from all of this.
Please, just don't contact my family. My parents are extremely strict and scary. I've been hiding the fact that he's married all this time. If they find out I'm involved in a divorce scandal...
I wonder what will happen. By the way, just remember, with just one more button, I can make a call. It will connect to your family home.
No! Stop! I'll pay the compensation, so please don't call them!
Then please go ahead and make the compensation payment by the end of this week. I'll contact you later with the amount and bank account details. Remember, if there's even a slight delay, I'll immediately contact your family. Unfortunately, although I demanded $20,000 in compensation, by the deadline only $1,000 was paid. I immediately contacted her family's store and went to ask for the compensation payment. Perhaps because she hadn't expected me to show up in person, Amanda fainted on the spot when she saw me. With her lying there, I explained the situation to her parents, who apologized profusely and paid the remaining amount on her behalf. I later heard that when Amanda regained consciousness, she was shouted at by her parents, had bottles of liquor thrown at her, was disowned, and was driven out of her hometown. As for my ex-husband Tom, he was already an outcast at work, and now rumors of the divorce scandal spread as well. It seems he became quite uncomfortable there, and now lives in a small apartment while working part-time jobs.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.